What's up guys, Six String Stanger coming to you live again from This Channel Created. Wow, I haven't said that in a long time. Okay, so what we're going to do today is something I've been meaning to do for a while. This is probably like my third Q&A I've ever done on this channel. I don't do them very much, but anyway, I got like 4 questions. We'll zip through them today, and I'll try not to, talk too long in between them. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, okay? Okay, so I got 4 questions, and 2 of them are from the same person, but I'll go ahead and answer the first time that he replied, which was 3 months ago. Actually, I mean, they're both 3 months ago. So we'll go with his first question, which his first question was, and this is Peter Machado. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. What companies do you recommend that has good quality ML and Flying V kits? Of course, he's talking about DIY kits. Actually, this is a good question because there's a lot of companies out there, and like my very first guitar that I did was from Albatross, because that was like one of the first companies I kind of found back in the day when I started doing DIY kits. I'm pretty sure Albatross is still out there. That was my Les Paul. Pretty good stuff, man. The quality, the wood quality was good. Most of your guitar companies or guitar kit companies are basics. As far as wood goes, most of them's gonna be mahogany bodies. Some of them's gonna have mahogany necks. Some of them's gonna have maple necks. Depends on what you're paying for. I think a lot of the pricing is where they get you is your electronics. Could be cheap pickups, cheap wiring, cheap tone knobs, volume knobs. Tuners, things like that, the plastic nut, that type of stuff. Which, when you're paying for a cheaper guitar, naturally you're gonna have to do some upgrades on it. And I've done some upgrades on some of my DIYs. I put different pickups in it, or gotten different wiring harnesses, or volume and tone knobs, or whatever, and even tuners. I've upgraded all kinds of stuff. But you got to keep that in mind. Whatever you're getting, cheaper or more expensive, it's what you're going to pay for. Like I've done fret wire. That was my Explorer that I did. That one wasn't too bad. The only problem I had was the neck joint. The neck joint was kind of like a little loose, so I had to kind of like position it, glue it, fill it in with wood filler and things like that. Turned out really good. But just different things like that. I mean, the guitar itself played great. Had no problems with it. The hardware, I did switch the hardware out. I didn't go with anything too expensive. I just I think it came with chrome, and I put black hardware on it. And I put EMGs in that one as well. What's another brand? So Albatross, Fretwire, Solo. Solo is another good one. They have a lot of reasonable kits, everything from the very beginner, and a lot of these places do, but Solo has like just your basic type of stuff on up. I mean, they don't have like super high-end things as far as guitar kits go, but they do have some nicer stuff. The one that I did is a Stratocaster, which I called the Stanger Caster, if you guys remember that one. I did it with all the neon colors, and that's the one I won from Brad Angove back in the day, and it turned out really nice. I was surprised at the wood. They put some kind of a coating over the wood, and you got to sand it down really well. But I think it kind of helps out with your like grain filler and things like that. What's another one? Pango. Pango is probably, in my opinion, okay. Now there's another company that I'll mention here in a minute, but Pango is probably your elite as far as stuff goes. Now, I mean, I've done 1, 2, 3. I've done 3 Pango kits. The ML, the Flying V, and my SG. And those guitars are amazing, okay? I'm talking, they come with high quality. I'm talking high quality stuff, okay? Like the ML it had the flame top, mahogany body, maple neck, maple fretboard, okay? Grover tuners. It was just all around just an amazing thing. But again, that was over $200 and some odd for that. Each one of those, even the Flying V was over 200 bucks. The SG was over $200. So when you get to that higher end, man, you're gonna get a little better product. Like I said, each one of these guitar, I've been very fortunate. Every guitar that I've gotten, I really haven't had any fret issues. As far as like the edges being nice and rolled over, things like that. I've really been fortunate. So yeah, Pango is probably your top of the line stuff. Now another company is called Pitbull, I'm sorry. That's called Build Your Own Guitars. And they're really awesome because they have some really cool looking badass guitars. You know, anything from flame to quilt tops, even if you don't want that. Just shapes and styles. And what's cool about them, you can kind of customize it. Because you can actually order just the kit itself, or you know, just the neck and the body. That's it, you don't have to order any other thing with it. That kind of knocks your price down. If you want to, you can add in the hardware, which would make, you know, you can order gold, black, chrome, whatever, kind of customize what you want. And I'm not sure, don't take this seriously, or you know, whatever, take it to heart. I can't remember, you may be able to choose your own pickup as far as what I want, or what you want. They have a certain type, they don't have like a big selection, but you may be able to do that too. But that's another one that I haven't tried, but I have tried Albatross, Fretwire, Pango, and Solo, but I do want to try Pitbull. They seem to be pretty cool. Anyway, long-winded. Hope you enjoyed that one. Ha! Let's try to cut it short. Hope that helped you out, buddy. Okay, so let's go to the next part of that. And the other part, sorry, this chair's on pain and heat. Okay, this is also from Peter as well. Any plans on doing another ML build kit, or a kit build? I ain't gonna roll it out. I may do one. I would like to do like a Razorback of some type. Every guitar that I do, I like to do something different, in case you haven't noticed. The only duplicate guitar that I have is a Les Paul, and the only reason I do is because I found the Les Paul Special on eBay for like 50 bucks, and I thought, man, we're gonna turn that into something awesome, which you know now as the Abyss. If you remember that, it's all crackled and blue, pretty badass. But yeah, I wouldn't rule out another ML. They're pretty cool looking, they're pretty awesome. I would love to do like a Razorback ML. If I could hook up with the right people, because I know a good airbrush artist. You know, maybe we could do like a Dimebag tribute guitar of some kind. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna ever roll it out. You know, if I can find one relatively at a good price, sure, why not? Okay, the next question comes from Grind Bodini. That would be my son, in case you didn't know. He asks, if you could be in one band from any era, who would it be and why? Well, that's a good question, and I think you know the answer to the era that I'm talking about when I say 80s. 80s hard rock, man. That would be the era. Now the band, that would be something different. Because back in the 80s, man, every band kicked ass. I mean, you're talking Dokken, Rat, Ozzy, Cinderella. Everybody there was just boom. They were just something else. I guess if I had to pick one, God, this is so hard. Why do you do this to me? I don't know. There was such a fascination, I guess, back when Zakk Wylde joined Ozzy with No Rest for the Wicked. That's when things changed for me as far as wanting... I mean, I played guitar before that, but I really wanted to play and write music at that point. I guess for me, maybe, I don't know, and it goes back and forth. I guess let's do it this way. We'll do two. We'll do two bands, okay? All right, my first one would probably be Ozzy, just because it's Ozzy, and No Rest for the Wicked, man. When that came out, that just changed. That changed the whole game for me. I liked Ozzy before that, but when Zakk Wylde hit the scene, I was like, who is this cat with this freaking bullseye guitar? Oh my God, this guy kicks, and just his tone and everything he did was amazing. So I would probably say Ozzy, just because they were so unique. They were very different. Yes, he was a Prince of Darkness or whatever, but just the way he sang, you know, it was just, he was just an amazing guy. Just the whole band was amazing. The other band that I would choose to be in would be, I'm gonna say Motley Crue. just because Motley Crue, for me, was one of the innovators of the 80s, man. They're one of the big ones that kicked off the whole 80s hair band movement. When they came out, it was just like, wow, you know, these guys really kicked it. You know, that would be awesome to be a part of that, to be a part of that level and just, you know, inspire so many more. Because once they got in there, then they just started signing everybody. You know, everybody came along. You had Cinderella, Guns N' Roses, Doc, and Rat. All these guys just followed right behind them. And it's like, wow, you know, wouldn't that be cool to be a part of that? So yeah, I'd probably say that those would be my two. Sorry, you said one, but you know, those would be my two, I guess. So anyway, all right. And the last question is from Ant Creates. If you could have any 5 guitars in the world, which ones would you have? All right, I've been asked this question a couple times. So my answer to this is while I have a lot of guitars, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one of those guys to go, oh my god, I gotta have like a 1959 gold top Les Paul, you know, or I gotta have a 68 Strat or whatever, you know. I'm not one of those guys. Yeah, it'd be cool. For me, I guess just being a guitar player and a lover of music and stuff like that, I guess I'm more on the collector end of it, which I'm getting to. I'll have 2 of them, which, I mean, the one is not 100%, but you know, whatever. Mine would be just collecting the like maybe 5 of the guitars that like ruled the world. You know what I mean? So like my Epiphone Les Paul, it's an Epiphone, Zakk Wylde Bullseye guitar. I have that. Awesome guitar, awesome, plays awesome, looks awesome. I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. I actually have the EVH 5150 striped red and black, you know, EVH guitar coming. That would be number 2. That's an iconic guitar, the movement of music. Another one, okay, those are the 2 that I have. Let's see if I can think of 3 more, okay? Another one would be, I would probably like to have, or if I could get, a Dimebag Darrell guitar. Whether it be the Lightning one, you know, the one with the lightning all over it, the Dime Slime, you know, just a dime guitar of some kind. So there, we're up to 3. We're up to 3. 4, I would probably go with like a George Lynch model. You know, George Lynch was a big movement across the music industry, man. You know, I think he's kind of overlooked a lot in this musical world. A great guitar player. Now I'm gonna have to think on the 5th one here. Give me a minute. Of course, you know, it just hit me. Basically, if I could at some point, I would like to get like maybe a Randy Rhoads one would be nice, like the Polka Dot V. That would be cool. That would be my 5 right there. Zakk Wylde I have, Van Halen's coming. Should be here soon actually, keep an eye out. Dimebag, George Lynch, and Randy Rhoads. Those would be the 5. Like I said, I'm a collector, and those are the ones that I kind of grew up with, man. Those are the motivators. Those are the innovators of the era that I grew up in. Major influences, not only just on me, but millions of people. So yeah, that would be it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is an awesome Q&A. I know there's only 4 questions. I try not to talk too much. I get carried away. I get long-winded. But yeah. Hey, if you guys want to do this again, why don't you just drop a question down below, or you know, let me know if you want to see another Q&A, and I can post it up on my Instagram or my community tab or whatever. Alright guys, you've been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys in the next video. Rock on everybody. Don't forget it's all about the music. Later on.